Hi, my name's Keith Flynn. I'm an attorney at the Wirth Law Office. I'm here to answer how the parenting time adjustments work. And so, how do parenting time adjustments work? Well, a formula is used to determine child support, and this child support formula includes a parenting time adjustment factor. This factor kicks in when a non custodial parent receives 121 or more overnights. And that is to say that a parent who receives 120 overnight visitations does not receive a parenting time adjustment. Now, what is an overnight visitation? Well, an overnight visitation is a period of time where a parent has a child for 12 or more hours. It doesn't actually necessarily have to be an overnight visitation, but on any given day, if a parent receives 12 or more hours of visitation, then that is considered to be an overnight visitation, which is then considered to be one overnight for purposes of the parenting time adjustment. That's why it is so important to document the drop off and pickup times for physical custody with minors so as to keep a good count of exactly how many overnight visitations a parent is receiving. This can be done by journaling oneself and can also be supplemented with documentary evidence by sending a text message or taking a picture of the child going into the door that has a digital timestamp associated with the picture. Obviously, there are three factors to consider for overnight parent time adjustments. The first being between 121 and 131 overnight visitations, and that factor shall be 2 according to the Oklahoma statute for parenting time adjustment reductions in child support obligations, which you can find yourself in Title 43, Section 118E. There's also a parenting time adjustment for 132 to 143 overnight visitations, in which the factor shall be 1.75, and lastly, one for 144 or more overnights, in which case the factor shall be 1.5. And the way that these factors work, they work in multiplying the parties' combined child support obligation, which is determined based upon adding both parents' child support obligations together, which is computed based upon the income of the parties. And then this factor effectively will reduce child support for the parent who is obligated to pay child support. Obviously, sometimes parents do not actually um, have the children for the entire time that they are ordered by the court. And so while courts will order parenting time adjustment in cases where a party is awarded more than 121 overnight visitations, if that parent does not exercise 121 overnight visitations, then the court will consider that to be a material change of conditions. The court can retroactively order a child support judgment for underpayment for the year prior when the adjustment factor was given, and can then change child support prospectively, removing the parenting time adjustment for the following year. Now, after that year, the non-custodial parent or parent receiving less physical custody can petition the court to reinstate the parenting time adjustment if they're able to prove that they did exercise more than 121 overnight visitations. Um, I hope that answers some of your questions about how the parenting time adjustment works here in Oklahoma. If you have any more questions, please give us a call at the Wirth Law Office.